Hi, I wanted to take this time for our second video and tell you about something that happened recently. Actually, it happened today. So I am currently working on a teleseries where over the last couple of weeks, I was trying to figure out how am I going to put this together. I started contacting experts um, in different fields, fitness and uh, investment and relationships and sex and so on. And I've started scheduling interviews. So today I was really excited because I was going to have two interviews. So after, having thought of how am I going to pull this project off, because this is the first time I'm doing this, there's a bit of excitement and nervousness at the same time. I saw it coming together and finalizing the dates for the first couple of interviews. And I was excited because tonight was going to be the interviewed nights. So then I get an email from one of the experts saying that he had to reschedule. He's going on vacation. And at that time, it wasn't a big deal because I had um, another interview, whoops, another interview scheduled um, with someone else. So I got on the telephone line waiting for this other person and didn't get anything, and contacted her by email and finding out that perhaps it was a miscommunication, but we just couldn't connect, so we have to reschedule. So in my previous life, my little voices would have said, well, that sucks. The negativity would have started kicking in, going, well, this was, too big of a project for you to take on anyways. It didn't go there at all. Just to let you know, because what I did tell myself is that these things happen. These things are out of my control, but needing to remember what is in my control. Well, making sure that there's a follow-up, that I do contact these experts if, when they come back from their vacation. So that's in my control, and just keeping the momentum going. So suffice to say that although I was disappointed that I couldn't do the interviews tonight, I've set the ball in motion. I had, for example, other experts that I had contacted, and one in particular, a fitness expert, hadn't gotten back to me, in about 5-6 days, kind of thing, but did. So after I found out that I had to postpone the interviews, I get a contact from this fitness expert. So moving right forward. So in other words, even though there's disappointments in some of the goals that you have set for yourself, you need to ask yourself, why am I doing this? Whose goal is this? What am I learning from this experience? Um, Now, in this particular case, I'm doing this for a few reasons. I'm not just doing it for myself, although it is partly for myself, but it's also for others because I want to offer you, a really good service, and I want to offer you support to make this an awesome year. So the teleclass series is, partly for that. But when I think about it as well, is what am I getting out of this? Well, um, I have an opportunity to learn to learn a lot because I've never done this type of project before. So by taking a look at the lessons that I'm learning, by taking a look at um, the possibilities and how helpful this will be, not just for myself but to other people, it keeps me grounded, and it keeps me wanting to move forward. So note to self, when you get a bit discouraged, don't stop. stop and think, why am I doing this? Well, if it's losing weight, think about, 6 months from now, or think about in a year from now, how you're going to feel, walking on the beach with that, beautiful, beautiful bathing suit. Even though it's not a bikini, you might feel more comfortable walking down the beach with, with the bathing suit that you've purchased after you've successfully lost, so many pounds and so on like that. So you want to kind of reward yourself, even though you haven't reached that full goal yet. You need to remind yourself that every little step you take towards that goal is a success. So a reward could simply be, way to go. I'm so glad that you're doing this. And it could be, a tangible reward as well as a reinforcement such as, way to go. But I just wanted to share that with you for this second video, that along the way, this is only week 2 of our awesome year, but along the way there's going to be discouragements, just like what happened to me today. But we're going to keep moving forward and in the right direction. So stay tuned next week for our next video. Talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, by the way, as you can tell, I am not a marketing guru, nor am I a person who does this kind of stuff. I forgot to tell you who I am. So my name is Linda Robert. I'm also known as the Solution Lady. And I am on my way to creating the most awesomest year for myself, and I'm hoping that you can also join me on creating this year as being the most awesomest year. You can get information about myself and the programs that I'm offering on my website at www.lindagRobert.com. As well, je parle le français, donc si vous avez des commentaires à m'envoyer par courriel, ou si vous voulez avoir de la programmation en français, s'il vous plaît, envoyez-moi un courriel à Linda à commercial thesolutionlady.com. Je lis tous mes courriels et puis je vais vous répondre en français aussi. Merci, bonne journée. À la semaine prochaine.